So are we supposed to be getting jiggy with something? I don't know.
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the DC Multiverse Suicide Squad DEADSHOT. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right here we have Mr. Will Smith action purse. On this side of the box we have that same picture there of Mr. Smith. Suicide Squad on this side, Suicide Squad logo on this side. On the top, just DC Multiverse and the Suicide Squad logo. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, and of course, if you get all 6 figures, you can collect and connect Killer Croc, and that's basically it for the packaging. So moving right along, here we have the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air himself, Mr. DEADSHOT, and I will say, I think this is my favorite figure of this line so far, I will say. So let's get in close here on the head sculpt, and this looks just like Will Smith's cousin's brother's roommate. Looks just like him. Looks just like him. Granted, the head sculpts on these figures are not fantastic, but if you look at it, like, if you tilt your head and squint your eyes, it looks just like him. Looks just like him. But anyway, you can see here on his collar, if we can turn his head here so we can see the light. Kind of appropriate. You see here his little saying, "I am the light, the way," and for some reason there's a space in the middle of the word light. I don't get that. I did not notice that when I bought this figure. So I don't know if they're all like that or that was just a mistake on mine. But yeah, check the neckline on your DEADSHOT if you buy this figure. Make sure light is one word. It says more, "I am the league, hit the way." You know, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, going down the chest here, we can see his vest, which has some nice molding to it. And down to his utility belt, you have some magazines right here, which have some gold paint on them. And if you go all the way around the belt, you can see more magazines. These are the only magazines that are painted on this belt, unfortunately. Those are just the plain gray plastic. On the back here, you have 2 guns. These are just molded in, and they are soft plastic. This whole belt is a soft plastic. And yeah, these don't remove. This is all just one solid piece. And coming to the other side, you have some more magazines hanging out there. And then coming down here, you have a holster for his gun that we will show off later. And you have holsters for more magazines, and these are painted, which is nice. They're painted in a nice red and gold, and that looks quite nice. So there's a little bit of a paint splotch right there, but it's all right, not the end of the world. And then coming down to his knee pads. His knee pads are a separate piece. They are made of a soft plastic as well, and you got a little bit of red paint on them. And you have a little knife right there on the side of his boot. Again, it's soft plastic. It doesn't remove. It's just one solid piece. And the boots themselves, which are nicely molded. Would have been nice if they'd been, picked out in paint a bit, but it's okay. It's actually a very nice mold. And going down the back here, you can just see all the kind of wrinkles in the suit and whatnot. On the back of his vest, and going down his arms, you can see, some of the armor here. He has these bits, which I'm assuming are guns as well. He has them on both forearms here. I'm guessing these are guns, because it's DEADSHOT, so pretty much everything on him is a gun, except for the one knife. Everything on him is gun-related. But again, picked out in red and gold. That's some nice detail there, for being such a small piece. And there you go. There you have DEADSHOT. And articulation-wise, his head can rotate. It can do a full 360. It is on a ball joint, but you don't get too much side-to-side movement or up-and-down movement. None, really. Just due to the way the head is molded, you can see there's not much room for that head to wiggle. But you do get full rotation. The arms can do a full 360. They can go in and out. You do have a bicep swivel. You have under 90 degrees of bend there at the elbow. You do have a swivel at the forearm. You have a swivel at the wrist. He does have an ab, well, it's not really an ab crunch because it doesn't crunch. You can see the way it's molded. It just stops right there. He can arch backwards a little bit, forward nothing. So this honestly just seemed like kind of a pointless piece of articulation because you can't really do anything with it. I don't know. He does have a waist swivel Legs can go forward that much. They can go back that much. Can go outward that much. You got a thigh swivel. You have almost slightly under 90 degrees of bend there at the knee, and the feet can move up and down. There you go. Pretty much just as posable as any other figure in these Multiverse lines. So there you have that. Now, accessory-wise, he only includes 2 accessories. Only 2, and that's my biggest gripe with this figure. He includes this little pistol, and yeah, it's just a little dinky pistol, done in red and gold. It does have some pretty nice molding on it, but it is a soft plastic. It's just bendy, and yeah, this is his only weapon. That's it. And, you know, you can put it in his hand, and he can hold his little pistol here, and pew pew, bang bang. There you go. And that's it. He doesn't come with his rifle. That's the biggest disappointment as far as I'm concerned with this figure. I would have preferred if he came with that big rifle he has. And no, he just comes with this little dinky gun here. You can holster it right here on his hip. Get that right in there. There you go. So you can holster his gun, which is nice. And the other accessory he includes is an alternate head. So you do get a masked head right here, which actually is nicely done. Got some gray paint going down the side. On this side, it's a little sloppy, as you can see. Kind of splotched it a little bit. It looks a lot better on this side. You can see the eyes painted in. And the eyepiece, honestly, quite impressed me, because you have that little bit of blue there, you have that red there, and you have those 2 tiny little dots of red on the side, which, honestly, that impressed me. Those 2 little tiny dots of red there. I was not expecting that, but yeah, looks pretty nice. And the molding does have a nice texture to it to make it look like a real, you know, kind of fabric mask there. And to swap the head out, you just take Will Smith and you just rip his head off. Just there, right there. No, that's disturbing. That is disturbing. Anyway, and you just take the masked head and you just pop that on, and there you go. And there you have masked DEADSHOT. And I think I like the figure way better like this. I think I'm going to leave this head on him because it just looks way cooler. And that I do very much like. So there you have that. And for comparison, here he is with Miss Harley. Miss Quinzel, if you're nasty. There you go. You can see he's a little bit taller. A little bit taller than Harley Quinn. So there you have that. And of course, being a collect and connect figure, he includes a piece of Killer Croc. You get an arm! Yeah, that sure is an arm. Very scaly looking arm there. The hands wrapped up. And yeah, so you know he's gonna it actually is like a ratcheted, if you can hear the clicks there, actually a ratcheted shoulder, which is odd. And a bend there at the elbow, and it swivels at the elbow, and a wrist swivel. And yeah, so far I have a leg and an arm. We're almost there. We're almost there. So there you go. So there you have that here. Why don't you hold on to your head there, buddy? Can you hold on to your head? Can we get this going? This is very disturbing. There we go. That is disturbing in so many ways. There we go. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. There you go. Wait, there we go. That's better. Oh man. So anyway, there you go. There you have DEADSHOT. Like I said, I think so far my favorite figure of this line. I just like the overall look of him, especially with the mask on. I just really love the look of this figure. I think it just looks great. That's why I'm saying it's my favorite. Again, it's really no better than any other figure in the Multiverse line. Just the way it looks, I just really dig it, and it's just my favorite design of these characters in this movie. So I do quite dig it. So There you go! So if you would like a DEADSHOT or any other Suicide Squad toys, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below, so check that out. You can also check out my Suicide Squad playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the DC Multiverse Suicide Squad DEADSHOT, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Big geek, bear proud, boom in your face. Bruce? Oh, who are you? Shot. Dead. Man. Super. Why are you here? Well, the higher-ups raised the question, if Superman wanted to just rip the top off the White House and steal the president, who would stop him? So they recruited us. Well, I mean, that's a valid question, but the answer is, well, nobody. Nobody can stop me. And that's why they hired us, because they know we're expendable. Ah, I see. That's kind of smart when you think about it. Not from where I stand, but okay. Oh, yeah, I see. So, are we supposed to fight now? Well, that depends. Are you really as strong as people say? Oh yeah, I could totally take your head off with one punch. Nah, we good. By the way, can I write a rap song about this? What? Never mind.